Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Layla and for today's video I'm going to be going over my money goals and budget for July 2024. I really like July because it is my birthday month, so naturally I like it. I don't expect anything too crazy to be going on. Everything looks fairly normal. Also not like a majorly exciting month, but we'll go through the numbers. But let me first start with the money goals that I have for the month. So first of all, I would like to save to all of my sinking funds that I am currently saving toward. This was a goal that I set in June after quitting my full-time job, and now that I am making less money overall, I still want to maintain a few of my sinking funds, as in contributing to them on a monthly basis. So the first one would be my emergency fund, $100 there. My gift sinking fund, $75 there. Car/car maintenance sinking fund, $100 there. And then my car insurance sinking fund, $125. And my second financial goal has to do with investing. And this might be a little bit of a stretch, but still possible. And that is to invest $300, at least $300 to my SEP IRA. So now that I'm self-employed, I do not have a 401k through an employer. I've already maxed out my Roth IRA for the year, and lately I've been adding money to my brokerage account, but I would rather take advantage of something like a SEP IRA where I get a tax deduction. So yeah, that's what I want to start contributing to, and I'm hoping to do at least $300 in July. Initially, I was aiming to invest at least $100 per month for the rest of the year, which isn't much money, but just because I'm still getting used to being self-employed and I don't really know what to expect as far as my income goes, I was staying on the lower end, but I think for July I can do $300. So we'll see. And if I don't hit that, that's also obviously okay. And I guess another goal, a third goal that I just naturally will have going forward, at least for the rest of this year, is making at least $3,500 from online income from my business. And that's the minimum that I would prefer to make. You'll see with my budget, I always like to be conservative, but I am hoping to do at least $3,500 and ideally over $4,000 eventually one day. Much more than that, but for now, things are a little bit slow. And now before we get to my budget, I do want to give a thank you to Mint Mobile for partnering with me for this video. If you watch my channel, you've probably already heard of Mint Mobile, but they offer premium wireless for as low as $15 per month. And if you're looking for a phone plan that is going to help you to save a little bit of money on a monthly basis, but also get access to unlimited talk and text, high quality speed, data, and coverage, which includes access to 5G, also access to a mobile hotspot, and you want to keep your current phone as well as your current phone number, then definitely check out Mint Mobile. Switching to Mint Mobile is also very, very easy. Visit mintmobile.com/debtoverit. Fill in a little bit of information about yourself, and from there you can determine if your phone is eSIM compatible. And if it is eSIM compatible, you'll be able to set things up right from the comfort of your home. If your phone is not eSIM compatible, Mint will ship you a SIM card at no extra charge. It's going to come to you for free within a couple of days, and then you can also set things up on your own from the comfort of your home. I've been using Mint Mobile for a couple of years now, and I absolutely love being able to save on my phone plan without having to sacrifice speed and quality coverage. And right now, Mint Mobile has a promotion going on where new customers can get any 3-month plan for $15 per month, which includes the unlimited plan, which is typically $30 per month. So visit mintmobile.com/debtoverit. That's also linked down below in my description box, and you can save a little bit of money without the sacrifice. Thank you again to Mint Mobile for partnering with me for this video, and now let's take a look at my budget for July. Here we are on my spreadsheet. If you are new here, this is my second full month being self-employed. So at the top here, we have numbers related to my business, and then I pay myself from my business. I am on payroll. And down at the bottom, you'll see how I budget that money. I usually have some extra income thrown in there as well for me to work with, and yeah, we'll kind of get through that. So we're gonna start up top here in the business section. For July, I'm putting just the numbers to work with. For gross business revenue, I put $3,000. I do want to be more conservative with these numbers. As I said, I have a goal of at least $3,500, but if I don't hit that, that's okay too. I'm hoping so. I hope it's over $4,000, really. But yeah, I like to be conservative with my numbers just in case. And then for rollover business revenue, I put $1,000. This is going to be a little bit higher, maybe $1,200 or $1,300. but again, want to be more conservative. I don't think I'll be pulling from my business sinking fund, but I do have over 4,000 there, over 3,000 there at least to pull from if necessary. All right, first expense as far as business goes would be payroll. So that's what I pay myself. That's $2,000 every month. And I did speak with my CPA in June, and this is a good number, as well as what I have for distribution, which we'll get to in a moment. Next would be payroll taxes, which I've noticed have been decreasing every paycheck. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. I noticed that I'm still paying for like Social Security, Medicare, that sort of thing, but what's been decreasing is what I pay for unemployment. So I didn't do anything to cause that. I'm not too sure. I'll look into it just in case, but I trust the payroll system that I use. But from what I can tell, based off of June, that would be $180 for the month. So like $90 per paycheck. Next, distributions. This is what I was talking about. With payroll, that's what I do pay myself as a W-2 employee. But then distribution is just transferring money from my business checking account to my personal checking account, and I can use those funds. My CPA did say $2,000 per month for payroll was good, and then distribution of $1,000 to $1,500 is perfectly reasonable. So for July, I put this at $1,000. I might bump this up as I go through the month, just depending on my income, because if I do earn more income, it's better for me to transfer over some more money and just go ahead and invest it, in my opinion. $1,000 for now, but we'll see what it ends up looking like. And then as far as actual business expenses go, I'm budgeting $300. I think I have to pay for Zoom, usually Google Workspaces every month. And then I think I have to renew a domain, and then just a little extra cushion in there in case. And then final thing here would be insurance. So this is health insurance as well as dental. And that's a total of $99.28. So now let's come down to the personal side of things. Business payroll, as y'all saw, that's $2,000. Distribution, I put $1,000. Like I said, it could be more. Extra income, I am expecting some extra income from credit card cash back. It's also my birthday, so like maybe I'll get some birthday cash. I don't know. But yeah, usually there's always some extra income for me to work with, but I usually leave this blank when I'm budgeting. And then I don't think I'll pull from sinking funds. I'm just going to try to cash flow everything. But if I need to, it would probably be like gifts. You'll see it as I go through with my spending. Let's look at my expenses. First up would be taxes, and this would be payroll taxes plus what I set aside for quarterly estimated tax payments. Altogether, about $568.56. This little teal section is now for my SEP IRA, so no longer for my brokerage. But with my SEP IRA, I set the goal of $300. We'll see if I can do that. I hope so. And then my other goal was to save to my 4 sinking funds, and that's this blue section. So first would be emergency fund, 100, gift sinking fund, 75, car/car maintenance, 100, and then car insurance, 125. I do want to continue donating on a monthly basis, and that's 100. And then this purple section is for housing, and the first is just housing and utilities, like the mortgage plus utilities. And for July, it's a little bit higher, $1,132. It's higher because of the water bill from watering the garden here and there. And then also air conditioning because it is so hot. And then next thing would be household, keeping that budget at $50. I don't know if I'll need to buy anything, but this covers any sort of toiletries, or if I buy something for the garden, I should be good with $50. Light orange section is for food. First up is groceries, keeping this budget at $350 because so far so good. For the last couple of months, I've been spending less on groceries because I've just been eating simpler foods, and I think I can continue this into July. And then food out, I bumped up a little bit to $50. I also have some credit on my Uber Eats account because I had redeemed a bunch of gift cards or like rewards through my employer, and I have like $100 or so, maybe $80 on Uber Eats. So there's some restaurants that I will go through that instead. And I always pick up. I hate paying for delivery, even if it's on a gift card. It's just such a waste to me. But that's why this has been a little bit lower lately, but we will see for July. Next is gas for my car. I'm budgeting $65. That should be okay. Health and beauty, $250. I do have a massage. I know I have a chiropractor appointment. I don't know how much that's going to cost me. I'm expecting maybe $100. And then just a little bit extra in there in case I need to buy vitamins or supplements. Next up would be the dogs. This is money that I send to my sister because they live with her, but that is $180. I think they might have their appointments in July, but not 100% set on that. I should have checked with her before making this budget, but I didn't. But they might, like, I don't think there's any appointments scheduled, but they might be going to get like their annual check-in and vaccines, that sort of thing. I don't know yet. Next is Netflix. That's $23.48. The gym, $39.99. Personal spending, I bumped up to $100 just because it's my birthday month. And I don't know, I'm trying to be better about personal spending because I went over budget. I've been going over budget every month, but at least by a little bit. I always want, I'm looking at my books, I always want more books. I don't need more books though. Like I have 50 plus books that are on my shelf that I have not read, but I really just enjoy buying them, especially when I see there's like a book that I'm going to buy one day and it's half the price than what it typically is. And I'm like, I should just buy it, you know? But I'm trying to be better about that because I have so many books to read. And that's really the main thing that I would be purchasing. It's going to be books. And then final thing here would be gifts, which I'm budgeting $75. It is my boyfriend and I's anniversary in July. So I think I want to buy something because usually I don't. Usually we're not huge gift people. So we usually end up like traveling and stuff like that. We travel pretty frequently and we would much rather spend our money on that. But sometimes it's kind of fun to buy a gift. I have no clue what it would be, but I'm just putting that in there in case. And this is what I was talking about where like if I needed to pull from my sinking funds, I would pull from gifts because that's the most relevant one here. You can see that if you subtract my expenses from my actual income, my income that I'm working with is $3,000, I would be well into the negatives. And I'm really not worried about that because it always just ends up working out because I make money from extra income. I can pull from sinking funds if necessary. I mentioned to y'all that I may take a larger distribution than this 1,000, so I'll have that to cover. Plus I have rollover from the previous month, like I'll have money left over from June going into July, and that covers it. So yeah, that's everything for me for July. Let me know if y'all have any questions. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one where I help you to budget, to come up with a debt pay down plan, a savings plan, just talk through your finances, then check out my description box. I even have an option for free coaching, so check out the details there. But otherwise, thank y'all so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope y'all have an amazing month and I'll see you in my next video.